Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, October the 26th, and I am so glad that you have joined us for yet another edition of 5 Minutes with Phil. And I'm glad that you have tuned in today. We have a passage of scripture from the book of Hebrews that I want to take a look at here today, and I think it's going to bless you. I think it's going to challenge you. I thought it'd be a great verse to share with all of you today. And why don't we take a look at it? Okay, we're in the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, and we're going to read verses 5 and 6. Now look on the screen as I read this. Here's what it says. Do not love money. Be satisfied with what you have. For God has said, I will never fail you. I will never abandon you. So we can say with confidence, the Lord is my helper. So I will have no fear. What can mere people do to me? I like this because we live in this culture that is just fascinated with trying to make money and get a bunch of possessions and try to, it's the old saying, keep up with the Joneses. We're all trying to make and get as much as we can. And I'm not saying that it's wrong to be blessed by the Lord, but I'm reminded that it's the love of money that is the root of all evil. If we are passionate about money more than we are of God, we've got things mixed up a little bit here. And God says in this verse that he will never fail you and he will never abandon you. Now this is interesting because, we read this and we're reminded that the opposite of having this love for money, the opposite of being infatuated by trying to have this and have that, the opposite of that is an incredible dependence on God. And God reassures us in this scripture that he'll never abandon us, he won't leave us, and he won't let us down. He won't fail us. And that's pretty good because sometimes I think that I could trust God for some things, right? But then when it comes to, paying the bills or money, maybe my trust in him isn't where it should be. But when I get things in the right place as far as how much I trust God for all this stuff, then verse 6 comes into play and it comes true. We can say with confidence, the Lord is my helper. So I will have no fear. What can mere man do to me? When my total trust is in God for my needs, for my protection, for everything, for life, then I don't have to be afraid of what mankind can do. I don't have to be afraid of not having X amount of money. I don't have to be afraid of what people think of me. God's not going to fail me. And God's not going to let me down. And that's a pretty awesome promise. I want to challenge you today. Again, our culture screams, you need to worry about money. And look, we live in crazy, uncertain times, don't we? I mean, it's nuts. 2020 has been nuts. We cannot put our trust in any economy but God's. We can't put our trust in any person but God. And then we have this confidence. He's my helper. He's going to come through for me. He's going to be there for me. So I want you to keep that in your mind today as you go through your day. You don't have to be afraid of mankind. You don't have to worry. God's your helper. God is your strength. Okay? I'm going to let you go. Thanks for joining me. God bless you. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.